Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another great, grand, fabulous episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari.
And I
I am
am
Sean.
Corey. Who is
I am
that?
Sean.
No, she go after you.
Okay,
Corey,
I'm
cuss her out.
Sean.
sorry.
Cuss her
It's
out.
your
My bad.
turn.
Cuss
My
her out.
bad. My
Cuss her out.
bad.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
find that.
Corey. Sorry, baby. Do over.
Ah,
Cancel. Start over. My
okay.
bad.
Welcome to Naturally Unbothered. It's another great, grand episode. I am Shari.
I am Corey.
And I am Sean.
And tonight we have a guest with us, a first timer, my
Ooh,
friend
that
Pop that
Courtney.
cherry. Pop that.
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you for giving us
Welcome.
your cherry. Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you for
Welcome.
having me. Thank you.
So I gotta tell everybody our origin story.
Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Let's hear it.
So Courtney and I met, I don't even know how many years ago this was. Over 15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
17 years
yeah,
now.
it's been a while.
17 years.
So
Okay.
Courtney claims that I was mean to her at the job. She said that I was very stanky, very just
Ooh.
real stank towards her. And I was like, girl, no, I was not.
Yes, yes.
And she
Real
still
nasty.
goes on to that to this day. She tells anybody that will listen. And I'm like, no, that was not the tea. That was not the tea. I don't know what that was about, but and then she gonna say, and then I started not liking you. But
Really
Corey,
nasty.
I am disappointed in you. You got people not liking you. What is happening?
Oh, I don't see it.
Thank you, Sean.
I
don't
don't
know.
see it.
I
I've
don't
been
know.
Team Corey since the start. So
Yeah, I
I
don't know
got you,
what
boo.
Courtney was talking about.
Courtney said, let me sip on that.
Courtney
Well-
said, well, let me tell you. Okay,
Well
Courtney,
said.
tell us how he was mean to you and mistreating you and whatever else he did.
It was just a real snooty, like real snooty, real
Oh, I can
stank
see.
attitude.
Oh, I can see that. Mm-hmm.
And he had his little clique.
Oh,
Oh, no.
He had his little clique. And so,
no.
I don't know. It was, I didn't like it.
No, let me tell you what I think it was. So I told y'all I'm an introvert. And so when I don't know people, I'm not really all that talkative, to them. And so that could have been it, but I'm as sweet as pie.
You are.
I'm as sweet as pie. So I think maybe that was just it. I'm kind of like quiet. And then I think maybe if you see me over clowning with somebody and then I'm like kind of maybe dry with you, it'll come off like,
Okay, so question, were one of y'all like the supervisor or like what was y'all was
No, we were actually,
equals
I
and
think
he
we
was
were
treating
in the
you
same
like that?
position. We were just different teams.
Right. Yeah. That's what it was.
We were just different teams, but we I don't know what happened. We I don't know. We settled it somehow. And I think she's been punishing me because ever since then, I've been like, let's hang out. Let's hang out. And for 17 years, this is the first time that we've actually hang out. This is hanging out.
Aw.
This is our first
On the
Well, what
podcast.
better do on that
on the podcast.
on the podcast?
Dang. And she gave you her cherry.
Yeah.
So now y'all
yeah.
y'all intimately connected now.
Well,
You don't
Corey
pop
didn't
that
pop
cherry.
that cherry.
Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Ew.
That's
But
what's up.
anyway, thank you, Courtney, for coming. And I'm
Yes,
sure you're going to have a good
thank you.
time.
Absolutely.
What's everybody sipping on? What y'all drinking? What y'all got going on?
So Tonight I made me just a little whiskey, a whiskey sour. I like me a little whiskey sour every now and then. But
Okay.
speaking of, I didn't have any cherries
Oh,
to pop and put in, but
Now you got Courtney's added to
now
yeah,
you
it.
got Courtney.
I got the real important ingredients in there.
Right. Okay. What you got? What you drinking on, Courtney?
I'm just drinking Moscato, something real light. I was gonna make me a French 75, but that didn't work. So I just got a glass of Moscato. Nothing major.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Birthday
okay.
girl. One time for Sean, y'all. It's her birthday.
Hey, one time for the birthday.
Hey.
Hey,
Wah, 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 wah,
you know
wah.
me. I got my cupcake Moscato as well, but I'm also trying. Have y'all tried this? I haven't opened it yet. It's XXL.
Mm-mm.
No.
It's baby. You know I'm not a drinker, but this shit is 16%. I guess is
Mm.
that.
I've been seeing it on TikTok. It's all over
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yes. So that's what
Well,
made me
get
get
the
it. Had
bottle
like
out the
5 different
screen. They
flavors.
ain't sponsoring us, so get the
Oh, my
bottle out
bad.
the screen.
My bad. You never
Okay.
know. After this weekend, I'm gonna be outside. They might come Monday.
They
You
might, they
know,
might
they
come through.
might. Hey, small
Yes.
blessings.
Yes, okay. And I am drinking a uh-oh, Lord, my other camera fell. Sorry. I'm drinking some wine as well. I'm drinking a Sauvé. Um, it is my favorite from Trader Joe's. It is not expensive, but I love this. I love
I
this one.
love Trader Joe's.
Me too.
Yes,
Hmm. I do
Me
like
too.
yes.
me some Trader Joe's.
It's so good. So cheers. Happy birthday. Cheers. Clank, 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 clank.
Cheers.
Thank you,
Clink,
thank
clink,
you,
clink,
thank
clink, clink.
you.
All
Yes.
right, Corey, the show is yours. I'm just gonna sit back over here and sip my wine and give my contributions, honey.
Yes,
Okay.
Lord.
Okay. Well, I wanted to start with our Shameworthy.
Oh,
Ooh,
I love a
ooh,
good shame word. Yeah, who we shaming
We're
tonight?
gonna start. So this has a story to it.
okay. I'm
So
listening.
anyway, so you guys, I'm in the dating world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So met this dude,
Mm-hmm.
um, very accomplished, guy. I told Courtney
Mhm.
about this. Very accomplished guy, he is a doctor, he's a software engineer, he got it going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
On paper.
Okay. Oh,
Um, but
She's on paper.
it was he has no swag. He was very square. It was almost like dating Bryant Gumbel.
oh,
Right.
Not
And
Brian
that's
so,
a
Gumble.
horrible comparison.
but I need you to know what the picture. So
Okay.
I'm still trying, right? I'm like, So he's just square. He drinks, but not really. He's a teaspoon drinker. Like he doesn't even have alcohol in his house.
Mm.
Then it really turns me off when people are like, I'm watching what I eat type people. Like, oh God. Like I don't want to hear all this bullshit. Like, let's go get us some bacon. Let's go to the Waffle House at 3 o'clock in the morning and, just have us a good time. Mm-mm.
Right.
He want to
Mm-mm.
go
You
to
ain't doing none of
bed and
that
he
now.
gotta, do, oh God. So anyways, I'm still trying and all of this good stuff. So anyways, we are hanging out, we are having a good time and all of that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I am telling Courtney about the guy. I'm like, I don't know, Courtney. He's so, he kind of boring. He's a square. I don't know, like, mm, mm. And I'm like, what should I do? Should I leave it? And Courtney, like, listen, I'm a city girl, so I may not be the one to ask, I'm gonna tell you get this money and keep on going. And I'm like,
She's
oh, okay,
a city
okay.
girl.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So all of a sudden, communication stops. He stopped communicating with me.
Okay. Do we care?
Red flag number one, Courtney.
Hold on.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't forget the part that you were talking about how smart he is, how computer savvy he
Yeah.
is. And he was like, what if you said, I think he might even have my phone hacked.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah. Like I was thinking it was just weird the way that it happened. Communication was good. As soon as
Right.
I'm telling Courtney this, it was like just ghost.
Radio silence.
Radio silence. And so I'm like, did this dude hack my phone or something?
Whoa.
And because he went to his house, he does some software engineering consultant for the government and stuff. So I'm like, he probably could do this real easy.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because spent the night at his house, and so I worked the next day, and so I was connected to his Wi-Fi. So I'm like, ain't no telling. But it was just weird that after our conversation, he was just like dropped off the face of the earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm calling him and because I'm concerned because he doesn't have like any family here. And so I'm like, I hope, he's all right and, stuff like that. So, like, I would call, it would go straight to voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would still say delivered when I text. But it was just kind of weird. So, anyways, I was like, I guess he ghosted me. And no, I really didn't care. But it was just kind of like, I wasn't expecting that because you got this educated dude, and I was like, them ninjas is gonna ninja no matter if they in the hood or wherever they at.
Or Wall
So,
Street.
or Wall
Wall
Street,
Street, right.
basically. So I'm going on. And just the other day, last weekend, now this has maybe been like 2 weeks or so has passed. I don't know, but some little time has passed. So I'm chilling at the house. I pull up my Netflix and I notice there's more than the usual profiles. I'm like,
Wait, more than the usual profiles.
baby, he done made him a whole profile on my Netflix.
Wow.
Dr. Richie. And I was like, I know you lying.
Okay, now what if you was there? Because this happened to my daughter. What if you was there with who you dating and this other person just pop up and they like, who is this? Who is Dr.
Right.
Richie?
But I'm just like, so you gonna ghost me, not answer my calls, but you gonna make a profile. Like you don't even have the decency just to go under my name and watch shit. You gonna make a whole profile.
So did
Got
you
your,
He said you gonna see me
out
yeah.
of Netflix at his house?
I thought I did, but apparently I didn't.
Okay, because I'm like, how is he even able?
Yeah. So he doesn't. This is how square he is. He don't even have no streaming, nothing. He don't even watch TV. Like, ugh. So, anyways, when I'm over there, I logged into Netflix, and so I guess he, turned the TV on and saw that it was still logged in and made himself a profile or whatever.
Wow.
And so I go in there and I'm looking. I'm like, let me see what he watching. Motherfucker watching some anime shit. And I'm like, really? So I put a code on it. I didn't even delete it. I put a code. So when you go to that profile, you have to put in a code. So you want me to see some shit? Okay. Well, I want you to see some shit too. So I am shaming Dr. Richie for ghosting me and then making yourself a profile under my Netflix account. You dirty motherfucker. Shame on
First
you.
of all, this is the first time ever that the shameworthy topic has been in person. That you actually know it don't have nothing to do with anything sexual related.
Yeah,
Like,
because
what
we supposed to
the
be
hell?
showing pictures. We supposed to flash
Yeah,
some
where's
pictures.
the
Something. I need to
picture?
see.
We need
What do
the
he look like,
picture.
Corey?
Where's the picture? How we shaming somebody we don't even know what they look like?
Well, let me tell you. Guess what color he is?
Do that every time. Guess what color?
Oh,
Corey.
I also didn't even tell you one of the worst parts.
Uh-oh.
The dick was trash.
It was good.
Oh, you hear that deep voice. Oh, the dick was good. But let me tell you the worst. That wasn't the worst part.
He is a Republican.
Clutch my pear. I thought you was gonna say he married.
No.
He's a Republican.
He's a rubber.
I would
That's the
rather
worst
him
part.
have been married.
You had sex with a clear Republican
Who steals Netflix
that
account?
Netflix accounts.
You know that man was not clear. I have told y'all.
Are you sure?
I know he wasn't clear, but I just wanted to be funny. You said, guess what color he is? And I know everybody's like, what color? We know.
Yeah, y'all know I don't
Wow.
do pink meat. But anyways, yeah, so shame Dr. Richie.
Shame on you, Dr. Richard.
Shame on
you done made it all the way to the podcast. I mean, you done
Right?
signed up his own account.
Y'all gotta
Not
protect
only
those
can-
Not
Netflixes.
only do I ghost you, I'm gonna also set up an account on your Netflix.
Had his own default picture and everything.
What was his default picture of him, or did he pick an icon?
No, it was one of the icons. But you went down and selected one.
Right.
You didn't get the the default one. You went and selected one. You took a time to go down.
Did he have a favorites list set up?
I don't think he had a favorite. He probably didn't know
if he did, he had that for a minute, a good minute, if he had favorites set up.
So how long after the ghosting did the Netflix pop up?
We last talked on July 26th was the last day.
My mama's birthday.
He created this on August 2nd.
Oh, so he had time to think about what he was doing. He had a little bit of time.
He had a little bit of time. So that spins me into my next thing I want to ask. Have you guys had any crazy ghosting stories that has happened, or you have ghosted someone? I'm also trying, even before this happened, I'm trying to stop ghosting people. And
so you feel like this your ghosting karma?
No, I do not feel that way.
Okay, fair enough.
But even before this, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just tell people, like, I'm not interested. I'm not feeling you. You know, I don't feel like there's any attraction. I've been saying that, and it'd be so awkward. I'd be like,
but ghosting people is rude. Like, that's like so disrespectful.
So rude.
And
like,
that messes with your self-esteem. You like, oh, so hype, and you done did all this stuff on this date, and then you just ghost a motherfucker. Like, damn.
If I really liked him, I probably would have been in my feelings.
So what if it is?
Well, Courtney is the guest, so she gets to answer first. But go ahead, Sean. Ask your question.
No, go right ahead. No. It was gonna veer off to something else. Go ahead, Courtney.
I've never ghosted anybody, but Corey, you guys don't know, but Corey, I don't really date. So I really, it's not, I can't answer that, but I've ghosted someone, but I've never been ghosted.
You've never been ghosted. But you
No.
ghosted someone, you said?
I ghost people all the time.
Oh,
You like if I'm not interested, I'm just not interested. Like,
But
what are
if
we
you're
doing?
not okay, so if you're not interested, why give them your number or give them access to you only to ghost them? Like
You
just tell
know,
them
what?
initially.
No.
the reason why, because you see so many stories of women rejecting men now, and they're killing them, they're beating them up, like that shit is really
Mm,
serious. So I'm
mm.
gonna give you my number. I'm gonna give you my number, and I'm just, or vice versa. I'm gonna take your number. But it's
So is the ghosting like, okay, you're having intentions on doing something, but maybe y'all hang out and
mm-mm.
it's not, oh, so you ghosting from the jump.
From the jump, like no conversation. If I'm not interested, I'm just not interested. And I don't want to
So
hurt
you're giving
anybody.
your number and then ghosting? Like, so you're just giving them a number and then as soon as they call, it's just
Like,
like a
I'll give
no-go?
them my number. Like, I will give them my number because
So
sometimes
you give your actual phone number.
yeah, you guys are seriously telling me y'all have not seen these stories in the media recently. Like,
No, absolutely. I've seen the
so
story.
Yeah.
that shit is serious. Like, I'm going to give you my number because I don't want to be one of those victims. But when you call me, I'm going to block you. Like,
So why
period.
not give them a fake number?
Because sometimes they will call the number while you're
Right
standing
then,
there,
I've
right
had
then
that
and
happen.
there.
Yeah, I've had
Yeah,
that happen. They'll be like, I'm calling. I'll be like, oh,
yeah. So I don't have
oh,
time. No.
I grabbed the wrong phone. My this my work phone. Here, the one you calling is back.
That's a
And
good one though, Corey. I'm gonna start
yeah,
using that one.
yeah. I'll be, you gotta be quick about it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Sean?
Yeah, I've recently ghosted somebody.
Mm,
But my thing wasn't a hey, I just met you. It was like an ongoing thing. Like, yeah, it ain't going the way I expected it. So,
mm,
my normal bullshit meter is really low and I give people chance after chance. But ever since I left the hospital in March, I left all my fucks to give there. So if I'm seeing red flags now and I'm constantly trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm like, hey, this is the problem, this is the problem. And you keep being on some fuckboy type of shit, I'm just gonna ghost you. I'm gonna ghost you and I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you on everything. All the way down to emails.
That's because she denying her destiny.
ooh, deny destiny.
You better
Denying
stop playing.
her destiny.
Is that
That's
what
what.
it is? I keep running
Yep.
into fuckboys because I'm
Yep.
denying my
Cause
destiny.
you keep running into them fuck boys because you deny your destiny. But
So
anyway,
yes, I will let that go. I will ghost you in a minute and I will block you on everything.
Oh,
okay. So have
okay.
you been ghosted? That was the
Oh
other part
yes,
of the
I
question.
have. I've been ghosted before. I have.
Has
The
that?
men that are like, I want to be a good man, but I can't be a good man. So I'm gonna ghost you until I feel like I'm ready. And then you just pop out when you ready to come back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we still
Okay.
got grown men playing in these streets.
So
So
is
I have
Mhm.
never been ghosted by a man ever,
Sip the tea on that one.
ever. But women, them bitches will fucking ghost me in a heartbeat.
Mm.
mm,
Like they just ruthless, and then they'll pop back up like, "Hey," like they forgot that they ghosted me. I'm like, I'll post a picture or something, and they'll be like, "Hey," I'm like, "No, you really ghosted me." Like,
Mm.
but
we
I've never been ghosted like after a date or after we've hung out. I have when I date women or date anybody really. It's normally a pretty extensive vetting process. Like we spend months, sometimes up to years, talking to each other, getting to know each other and everything before we even meet. Just because I need you to be in the right headspace. I've had, yeah, so I definitely have, and I have ghosted some women too. I've had to. Yeah, I
Why have
learned
you had to?
because I learned at a very, very young age that me, the way I am with women sexually, that once I have sex with them and then I just had sex with them and they just start acting crazy, like real crazy. So I had to one stop. That's why I changed my vetting process and I had to stop, like literally stop having sex with women when I meet them, like straight up, because they be crazy. They start going
You
crazy.
you put it
Putting that
on.
good thing on them. Putting that good thing
Okay,
on them.
baby.
I mean, toot toot. Toot toot. But yeah,
Toot,
so
toot.
yes. So yes, but men, I mean, I I haven't ghosted a man in like I don't even know how long, but I just don't I just be like no. So what you trying to avoid, Courtney? I've been called bitches, bitch. Why you won't give me your number? Like, oh well, fuck you then, ho. I've been all those things. I've been all called all kinds of names because I'm just like, no, thank you. Or I'm in a relationship where he ain't here right now. Well, damn it, he's not glued to my ass. He ain't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go in separate places, but I don't owe you an explanation. If you ask
Right.
me for my number and I say no, the answer is
Yeah.
no. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving, go about your way. Like, but yeah, I just don't. I just tell people no. I feel like the angels and everybody is guarding me. I ain't gonna get shot for telling you can't have my phone number. But it
I
is
be
scary. Courtney is right. You just don't know what
yeah,
you're
you
gonna
never
get from.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just never know. So
Right.
you do have to be careful when you tell people, no, I can't have your phone number. You can't have my number. Or, oh, I got a man. Or, just no,
Yeah.
thank you. I say no, thank you a lot. No, thank
No,
you.
thank you. I had to tell this guy, he was like, can I get your number or something? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
And his friend started laughing. And he was like, damn. And so he was like, why not? And I was just like, I'm just not interested.
Mm.
And he was like, oh, so he's still trying. He's
Mm-hmm.
like, well, can I follow you on it? No, you cannot. Sorry, sir. You cannot. You are old and dusty. Like, look at you.
Not old and dusty.
Oh, then Dusty.
And then look at me. And you think I want to exchange some contact info with you? I'm slightly offended that you thought that you had the chance, to be honest with you.
Right.
Like, what does that say about me?
Oh.
Mm.
What's old, Corey?
I
What's
don't
old?
know. I don't know. He may not have been old, but he was not.
He looks old. He didn't meet
Yeah,
the repertoire. It wasn't.
Not
no.
at all.
Sorry. I have data scientists ghosting me, sir. You need to step up.
Oh, oh,
Data
step up,
scientist
Corey.
on my Netflix page.
Okay.
I
Mess,
feel like
mess.
he had you. I really feel like he heard our conversation.
I
There's
do
no
too. Like,
way.
Courtney, that was
What?
weird. That
Like
was so
y'all
weird.
was dogging him out in the conversation?
It was like, yes, it was bad.
We was
There's no
we was
way.
like, get that money. I'm gonna get that money. I'm gonna still be fucking motherfuckers on the side. And oh yeah, we was going in.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
oh yeah. He probably heard y'all. Y'all
Mhm.
shady.
Mm-hmm.
Look, y'all shady.
Oh
Damn.
yeah.
But I
We
was
are.
also Courtney, you have to vouch for me. I was also like, I don't really want to do that. Like,
Yeah.
that ain't really me.
Mm-hmm.
I was,
It don't
trying
matter.
to.
You talking to your friend about it. I wouldn't want. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
trying to be around. That's the company you keep. Mm-mm. That mean
Well,
you.
Mm-hmm.
well, this is the thing. You shouldn't be hacking into my shit to hear shit anyway.
Right,
What
that
your grandma
part.
say, don't go snooping, you're gonna find something.
Right.
But in my defense, I said I'm the wrong person to ask. You are not
You did say
like
that.
me.
You
That's what
did
I
say that.
said.
You did. You
Mm-hmm.
did say that. But
Now, Courtney, you said you was for the streets, right?
I'm not for the streets.
Okay. You're
Let's get that clear. I'm
what,
not.
what did you classify yourself as? My apologies.
I thought you said a street girl.
city girl.
Corey said that I'm
A
a
city
city
Oh,
girl.
a city girl. Okay. So you're a city girl. So you're a city girl that doesn't date.
Like I'm always in like relationships when I meet.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really date, and I feel like that's something that I should be doing because I am single. But I always I meet a guy, we end up together
Mm-hmm.
for years and years and years, and I'm just like into that person.
Okay.
So
You're just a habitual relationship person.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm the
that's
same way. I'm the same way. I literally I can't really go 2 years without being in a relationship, and I be trying.
Right.
I be like, I'm gonna be for the street, and then all of a sudden, I be like,
You
I
locked
didn't,
down, booed up.
I didn't
Mm-hmm.
even make it off the curb. Um,
I'm at the house.
yeah, but I be trying. Like I be like, oh, cause soon as I get free, I be like, what?
right.
Then it be like, oh, I got somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the moral of the story is let's try to stop ghosting people. So you will not end up on an episode of a podcast being shamed.
Being shamed.
Yes. Now, Sean, what was you were about to ask them? You probably forgot.
I did forget.
You did. Okay.
I did.
So also I didn't get to tell everybody about my experience in New Orleans. I went for the red dress run, which was so much fun, but
Okay.
it was hot as fuck. Nolan's
Mm.
is a different
Mhm.
kind of heat. It is a
And
different,
it
Mm-hmm.
is, and it stinks.
yeah, that it does. But one of the highlights was Saturday night was the deviant party. And
Mm.
so the deviant party, if y'all can remember, it's almost kind of like um not as on a scale of that level, but kind of like Eyes Wide Shut. Y'all remember that movie?
Mm-hmm. I
Mm-hmm.
do.
Time ago.
Yes, Eyes Wide Shut. So there is the black curtain where all of the Eyes Wide Shut activities is going on, and then you have like the main area where people are just kind of like partying or whatever, and you have on your they it was oh, the theme was red, so everybody had on like their red like lingerie and you know
What you have
underwear
on?
and stuff. What did I have on?
Some sheer red panties, boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did not wear red. I had on all black. I had on all black. I had on a mask that had like cat ears. It was
I need a
really,
picture.
That's
you
Right.
good.
know what?
You can visualize it.
Corey,
I
you
did
don't never freaking take pictures. Why you didn't take a picture, Corey?
I be forgetting.
You get
You
on
was
all my
living in a moment.
I was living in the
you
moment.
get
I didn't even take
on
any
my nerves. When you got
it,
dressed, you could have snapped a picture. That's the first thing
I
you do.
should
You
have, but
Right.
I did, and I'm also not a big picture person as well. I'm trying to,
But you're also on a podcast, and I need pictures to post.
yeah, I'm gonna do
The post.
better. I really am. I didn't even take any pictures in my red dress.
First of all, Corey, you was in a dress and you don't think I need to see that?
Right.
I need to see that. Do better.
I
You
was
know better. You do better.
Corey, the question is though, did you have on underwear underneath the dress?
I had to. Yeah.
You're such a lame.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you didn't take the picture,
I
Corey.
did not. One of my friends took a picture, and that's the only thing that I had. And that was it. That's all I had. I'm like, damn, I didn't even take any fucking pictures.
Well, put the dress on and take a fucking picture. You still got it.
It probably don't fit no more because, baby, when I got back, I went ham and still going ham. I ain't worked out.
I don't give a fuck about what you look like in it. It ain't got to be posted. I don't want to see it.
Okay. It was a really cute dress, though. It was cute.
Okay.
It was a couple of girls was like, oh, can I have that?
Oh.
Yeah. It was cute. And everybody was like, Corey, why all of our shit looking ill-fitted and yours looking like it was tailor-made and shit? Like, I don't know what to tell you, honey. I just,
His bougie bitch came out, huh, Courtney?
They was like, what size is that? A 4? I'm gonna get you a 4.
He said a 4.
A
Man,
4.
like you skinny
But
bitch.
But anyways, it was fun, and the deviant party was really nice.
Tell us about it. We need details. Like when you walked in, when I know you went to the Eyes Wide Shut side. Tell us. Come on now.
I did go to the Eyes Wide Shut side, and it was so funny because when you go there, you come in, and then there's clothes check because you have on like your street clothes and stuff. So there's clothes check, so we changed and all of that good stuff, and so we go inside, we just peep in the scene or whatever. And so I think we were just walking around and we saw the black curtain. I was like, oh, come on, let's go in here. And so at first it was like people just kind of like standing around in there, and I'm like, what are y'all doing in here? Like, ew, y'all are lame. So we circled the block one time, and so when we come back through, it was on and popping. So, you had people over in the corner, baby, giving some head. I heard that. And I'm like, okay, here we go. And so this was one of my best friends. This was his first time going to like anything like that. And he was just beside himself. He was beside himself. He was like, oh my God. And the food just got out of a relationship. So I was like, baby,
what's his dick hard though? Did anything back there make the dick hard? That's what I wanted.
My friend?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see if his dick was hard.
Was your dick hard?
My dick did get hard. I left my group of friends over in the corner and I went and worked the room. And it was
what
so
a hard
funny.
dick.
So it's so funny because my phone just vibrating off and they like, where you at? Where you at? They all the party is over. I'm still behind the curtain, and I had the ticket who had all our clothes. So they can't even get dressed, and baby, they calling me. That phone was ringing, ringing and ringing. I said, look, here I come. Y'all wearing me out. But it was fun. I had so much fun.
So when y'all check y'all clothing, y'all got to keep y'all undergarments?
Yeah, you keep whatever you are going to wear. So most of us, just have on like some shorts and like a t-shirt. And, you take that off and you have your bag. So I had my book bag. So everybody just put everything in my book bag.
Okay.
And, and you go on and you party and have a good time. So
that
fun.
sounds fun. They have
a good time.
Yeah, they have a place here called Desire, and it's it's really fun. I want to go with a group of people.
Mhm.
Just because like, but they just be into it from the time as soon as you walk in and you open up the door, it's like a seating area, like they have some little VIP, like they would be like a cabana ish, but it's indoors. Around the outside they have a place for like when they have live music, and it's like tables so you can dine or smoke hookah or whatever you're going to do. And then they have the bar and everything. They soon as you come in, they assign you like a concierge. They give you a tour of the place. And then
Mm.
they basically fix your drinks and do whatever, give you whatever you need, condoms, lube, whatever it is that you
Oh,
might need. But when you go through this little entryway, because there's no door, it's like a theater, like it's got the big screen, but it's got like these bench seatings. It's like rows and rows of bench seating. And this, like, it's like if you would be like at a football game or like a sports bar, and it's got like all the screens.
Mhm.
Well, all the screens are the individual rooms. So if you just want to be a voyeur,
Mm.
you can
Mhm.
just sit there and watch it. And they got some like porn also going on as well.
Mhm.
Um, but if you want to see what's going on in these rooms, like
Okay.
you can just sit outside and do that. You don't have to go any further. You can just look, sip your drink, and sit there and chill.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Like
um,
that.
then next they give you a tour of the rooms. So there's like the room, like the bondage room.
Mhm.
And then there's a room with like all of these different props and stuff. So like you can put like it's for different positions, but it's on those like sturdy wood like contraptions and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
they've got a room that's nothing but like beds. And they've got that vinyl lining over it and stuff so they can easily wipe it off and clean it up. And that's what I liked about everything in there. It was all easy for you to clean, and there was like sprays. There was stuff like there's people that was there that was cleaning throughout, but what I'm saying, it was still you had, I guess, if you made a mess, you could clean up your own mess.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then there was another room that was like two parts. It kind of reminded me of like the trains, like when the train cabins has like one thing going on this side and one on the other side, and they're kind of
Oh
facing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so it was like that room, and then there was just this L-shaped wall with nothing but levels of cushions.
oh,
So you could just go up and down these cushions and do these positions and or
Hmm.
whatever. Like it was just everything. So I was
oh,
like, okay, this is so
oh,
fun.
Where
mm,
is that
mm,
at?
mm.
It's here in Houston. It's
Oh,
called
okay.
Desire.
Okay.
Yeah,
There.
and so I mean, you have to sign up for a membership. The membership is free, but that's if you don't have a membership, it costs to get in there. But if you sign up for a membership, I guess people just don't sign up and they just show up because they hear about it. So that's where they
Mhm.
get the money from. But if you sign up for a membership, it's free. You just go up in there and it's free.
Really? Oh, okay.
Hmm.
There
Yeah.
was a place that kind of remind me. I don't think it was that advanced, but one of my homegirls used to go here in Dallas, and I think it was called Iniquity.
Inequity. Yep.
Yeah, she
Mm.
used to go. I want to say it was like Thursday night or Wednesday night. Um,
Thursday night.
Thursday night, and I remember I used
It's
to watch her.
always been lit. Even when I lived there in like 2005, it was lit. It
Yeah, I
wasn't.
used to watch her
I can
kids on
only
Thursday
imagine.
night. Baby,
Mhm.
she come home drunk as a skunk, baby. But yeah, like she would tell me about it, and I was like, oh, that's not. I think I don't think guys could go by themselves. I think
No,
they had to go
they have to have a female escort.
female.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
like someone with them. Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, but I
Well,
think
that's how the clubs are in New Orleans. The strip clubs in New Orleans, that are along the strip. Um,
mhm.
you have to have a male escort for women to go in.
Oh.
Hmm.
Mm. Okay. I didn't know that. I've
Mm-hmm.
never been into any of the little sex spots or anything in New Orleans.
They're not like they used to be, but they used to be like red light district-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would be standing outside with they had the little balcony area, or they would have the glass with the red lights, and you would just see them dance. Like it was very, very provocative.
Mm.
When I used to go to, because I used to go to New Orleans. I lived in Biloxi, and I used to go to New Orleans like every other week. And so,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it used to be like a whole red light district at one point.
Mm.
And I think they scaled it back, because I think the last time I went was maybe 3 or 4 years ago, with my work team. And I
Mm.
think I seen like two, um, on Bourbon Street, but it was a lot on Bourbon Street.
Okay.
So you getting fucked up with your fucking grenades and shit, and then you want to
Go on,
die.
stop into the little red light
Yeah.
district
Yeah,
and
but
go
the first
on.
time we tried to go, they was like, "Do you guys have a mail with you?" And like, "Oh, well, you can't get in." So we literally asked and dudes off the street, "You want to go to the strip club? Like, let's, just
By
so we can
any means.
go." Yeah,
Oh
we just found
wow.
random dudes just so we can go.
I didn't know that. Okay, well, yeah, I don't remember seeing like any of that this go around. Not that I probably would have paid attention to.
You would have if it was there.
I
It's not
do,
something
I
you would
do
have.
know because what's the one? It's been there forever. Hustler.
Yeah, that one actually, Hustler is, since they stopped doing the real stripper stuff. Like,
Um,
yeah,
I
they
see, but
actually knew.
there was like girls like kind of out there had on like their little lingerie, trying to get people to come in and stuff like that. Um, of course, I ain't never went inside them.
He's like, nope.
I have no interest whatsoever.
In fish.
Okay. See no fish. But yeah. Oh, so one of my
But you popping
homegirls,
cherries today, though.
Yeah.
I bet Jerry, one of my homegirl works for I think it's Chatterbat Bait um or something. Um they do it's a porn company or whatever. So she's like, well, let me know. I'm always usually getting, tickets to, things and like um not conferences, but um I don't know what you would call them,
Just say,
expos or
yeah.
something. Um, and she was like, let me know if you hear about something. And there was one, I probably done missed it. There was one that's gonna be happening here in Dallas. Um, and she was like, let me know if you want to go. And I totally forgot all about it until I was just telling that story. But she was like, she wanted to take me to the awards, the adult video award.
Yes, I
Um,
want to go to that too.
yeah. And so I was like, okay, well, we'll have to like plan that out or whatever. I think it's normally in Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna take you up on that offer. The last one or something that she invited me to, it was in Miami, but I had something
That
going.
should be a podcast venture. We should go.
That definitely should. And we still
We'll
gotta
go.
go to what was the thing we were the
Uh,
Hindu,
Mocha Fest.
no, not that one.
Oh, which
Was it
one?
Mocha? Wasn't it called Hinduism or
Yeah,
And
that's where Mocha Fest is.
oh, is that what Mocha Fest
Yeah.
is?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we still gotta do that.
Mm-hmm.
So when is that?
That's Memorial Weekend.
Okay, okay. Maybe we
Mm-hmm.
could shoot
make that
for
happen.
next year
Mm-hmm.
because I want to go. I've always wanted to go to that.
And let's go.
Have you
Let's
ever
I'm
been?
ready. Let's
do it.
go. Let's start it. Let's start planning it.
Listen, I don't have a problem with taking off clothes.
I don't have a problem
The
eating.
only time you can have any clothes on is when you are eating.
Mm.
And I don't care.
Yeah,
Take a pause. I don't care.
I,
I don't care. I don't care
want to
what I look
go.
like getting
I
naked.
want to go. I had a group
Yeah.
of I wouldn't say they were friends, but it was a girl that I worked with. Um, she had a little gathering and she was getting like a group of people. It was like her friends or whatever. And I don't know what happened. We kind of lost contact or whatever, but she goes like every year. And
Yeah,
she
I would
goes,
want to do it. It's only for 4 days, but I would want to stay like 7 days and do 3 days
Mm.
actually in another part of Jamaica. Even though I
mhm,
know that like, hedonism, that's in the grill. I know it's, a really fun, dope. It's more adult area. I would like to, leave that area and at least go to another part of Jamaica, not Montego Bay, but like somewhere else for the other
mhm.
3 days. So I mean, it's enough time we can plan it out.
Yeah, that
Absolutely. Let's
definitely.
get it. Let's do it.
I think that would be so much fun. That's like the older that I get, I'm like so wanting to explore different things and just try,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
because it's going to get to a point where I'm not going to be able to go to that. I'm going to be
You,
70 and
Right.
be like, I
I
wish,
just
I
I
wish.
just realized something the other day. Like I recall when I was younger, like my mom, my aunts, and their friends, they would just go on these little trips and be gone and doing
Yeah.
stuff. Be like, dang, they just doing everything. And
Mhm.
I didn't realize until I was talking to my cousin, that's the age I am. And that's why I'm like doing stuff and doing everything. And my kids be like, Mom, you're always
Hmm.
they're probably
Yeah.
gonna feel like this when they're in, and they was like in their 40s. When they're 40s, they just
Mhm.
was traveling and just doing all kinds of
Right.
stuff. So,
Maybe
listen,
I thought you was about to tell me your mama and auntie started the Mocha Fest or something.
listen, I would not doubt it.
The
they have been
originators.
they have
The
been to
original.
Jamaica. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They have been to Jamaica. The first time I went, I was 5. So they have
Mm.
been there. So
Hmm. Getting
you just
things
know,
started, baby.
Miami and
Mhm.
Portland was my mama's hot spot. So,
Mm.
and Portland is the fetish capital of the United States. And I did
Portland?
not
Mhm.
know that. Kink
I
capital of
didn't
the
Mm.
know
United States.
that.
I did
I
not
didn't
know
either.
that until I went to go work out there. And when I tell you my mom, all she used to rave about is Portland and freaking Miami. I was like,
I
that's
would
why
never
she was fast.
think Portland like I want to go to Portland.
Right.
Listen, it's cold. It get cold, but
Mhm.
when I tell you guys, I took my first BDSM class there.
Mm.
That because it's like blocks and blocks and blocks of peep shows, sex
Mm.
clubs,
Portland.
strip
Mm.
clubs, fetish shops. They have workshops. There's nightclubs. Like it's just blocks and blocks. It's
You're
like
talking
it's
about Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Yes,
I had no idea.
I
Me
yes,
mean,
either.
either. Wow.
yes. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
but I took some really I was there for I think like a month. I took some really dope classes. I learned so much stuff. I learned so much about me. I went to my very first sex club there. I didn't
Ooh.
partake in anything because I was literally there just so I could do stuff for the talk about it on the podcast. I'm like, I'm just going to do here so I can do. So I had signed up for so much stuff just so I could report it all on the podcast. I don't remember what numbers, but I think it's like the 90s to the early hundreds of episodes when I talk about me being at these sex clubs. But yeah, like I had a really good time. I met some really dope people. Yeah, Portland,
Hmm.
Oregon, King
Mm-mm.
capital of the United States.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
Mm.
look into that because
Okay.
I had no idea.
Find out we need to take a trip to Portland.
Okay, Portland was doing it like
Listen,
that.
first time I ever
Yeah.
seen a dungeon in real life.
Oh, I've never seen one in real
First
life.
Me
time I ever
either.
seen a
I'm looking forward to seeing
in
one
real
though.
life. It was just like I
Mm.
was like, whoa, like yeah, it was a lot and it was great.
Mm.
But I didn't partake in anything and I wasn't dating nobody. I didn't partake in nothing. I was just literally like, let me learn, let me learn, let me learn, let me figure, I was just there to absorb everything and just so I could have some stuff to talk about on the podcast.
So it wasn't anything that was like going on or anything. This was just like regular how it is there.
Yeah, I don't even know when, what times of year is good
Mm-hmm.
there. Yeah, I was just there for work. So yeah, and it was just people, all the classes were just there. Like it was just all kinds of advertisement. Like they didn't care. Like we fucking in Portland.
Okay.
You
She.
would never think it because soon as you get off the plane, all you see is homelessness all the way up to the Capitol. Like it's just homeless
Wow.
people.
I
So
haven't
you
seen it.
just see nothing but homeless. So,
Oh wow.
You know what
mhm.
I was thinking about today that was kind of funny to me, but I was thinking, I was like, Corey, would you date yourself? And I was like, yeah, I would date myself.
Absolutely. I definitely would.
I do.
And
I definitely would.
yeah, like, yeah, I think, I gotta go
Corey,
out.
if I was gay, male
What?
gay, male gay, I would date you. Like you're like the little puts. I would. I'd be like, yeah, I'd give you all the feels, Corey.
Yeah.
You
And
know what
so
I'm saying?
then,
We got our little pictures together. I'm like, oh, we so cute. We would be a great couple. Yeah. So I would
okay, you hear me? And I like to eat and drink too. Like I just be wanting somebody to party with me at the house and have a
Mhm.
good
yes, we
time.
had such a good time. And I'm like, I had a blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Corey,
Like I
your
had a
energy is that.
blast.
Your
Yeah.
energy is that. So I'm shocked to hear y'all had a bad first start because
First of
your
all,
energy is all
yeah,
that.
first of
I
all, Sean, you be in Dallas all the time. You definitely need to exchange information with Corey so you can hang out with him.
yeah, most definitely.
Absolutely. I was just there by myself last weekend. I
Were
just
you?
Friday. Yes, PJ Morton was there. So Friday night, I was like, you know what?
Oh
Tickets
yeah.
went down. I just packed a bag and I got on the road. Yep,
Um,
I've been doing that lately.
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
I just got to get to
That's
Houston.
something that I
Right?
trying to do more is travel by myself.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm kind of scared. Like it's just not
I'm scared too.
it's
I'll be
not
out there. I'm
yeah,
ready.
Shari, she travels by herself all the time.
Let's
And I
go.
feel like I would be so bored.
Me
Like,
You
too.
won't.
Mm-mm.
You
I'm gonna
won't
tell
No,
you.
sit at the
I
bar.
used to because
All
I
you have
always
to
felt like
do
I
is
had to be
sit
with
at the
somebody,
bar.
but no.
Whether you drink or
Mm-mm.
not, sit at the bar.
Somebody's
Just
gonna, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna try
yeah.
it though. I'm going to do like a little weekend trip
You
um
should.
somewhere and I've set my
You still haven't came to Houston.
I still haven't came to Houston, but I know so many people in Houston I wouldn't even be by myself.
I'm
Well,
here.
Corey, I'm gonna
Yeah.
swing through Dallas, pick you up. We're gonna get on the highway and go to Houston. How about that?
Okay,
Let's plan it
okay.
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds like a photo shoot. Let me know
yeah,
so I can find
yeah.
us a photographer.
Let's do it.
Let's
But
do
Oh, it
it.
sounds fun. I want to wake up one morning and
Mhm.
just go like Chicago, just somewhere, like
just
just pick a
somewhere,
seat
not
Mm.
even
Let me
and
have a
just
tell
plan.
go
let
for
me tell you
24
what my
hours and
partner
come back.
used to do. So my partner, whenever there was like a 3-day weekend,
Hmm.
he would just go to the airport and whatever the first flight out, he would just buy a ticket and just go.
That's
Mhm.
what I'm talking about. Living free, just living
I
free to
Yeah.
know. I
do.
was like, that is so dope. I never thought of
Courtney,
that,
I
but like,
agree.
how dope would that
Hmm.
be? Just
I'm
I got a
such a
3-day.
planner. I would have a
Absolutely.
problem with that.
No, I'm
No,
not a
anybody?
planner.
I'm
Mm-mm.
a planner. Even coming down here this weekend, I need an itinerary. I don't
Yeah,
Yeah.
know if
no,
that's the Virgo in me, the OCD in me, but like I
I
need to
don't know.
know.
I'm not. I mean, I can plan a plan, but when I go on vacation, that's why I stopped taking so many people on trips with me, because I want to be where I'm at when I get there. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want you to be like, we've been at the beach for 4 hours. Okay, keep
Mm-hmm.
going. Like
Because
Right.
I'm a beach bum.
yes, so am I. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be out here. I got a drink. I got some music. I got this ocean. Baby, I done took 1,000 pictures. The sun is loving me. I am loving it.
Right.
Leave me alone. Leave me
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
So when I went to Aruba, my daughter was like, Mom, I really want to go. I got all of my teachers to give me my homework. I'm going. I'm like, okay. So I took her with me for my birthday trip, because my birthday trips used to be my solo trip. I didn't take nobody with me. It would be my solo trip. And so she came. I told her, I said, listen, this is my birthday trip. So I'm not about to spend all my money on you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
providing transportation and housing.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So you
No,
better
we
save
own
some
it.
money, but do what you got to do, whatever. And if you want to do something else, your location is on your phone. You can do it, but I am only doing what I want to do. You're crashing my birthday trip.
Mm-hmm.
So she
Mm-hmm.
did good though. She did good. She held her own. She went and found stuff to do when I just would not leave the beach. Like, she did what she was supposed to do. And so I'm like, okay, great. Now she, taking trips on her own to Europe and doing stuff like that. But
Oh,
yes,
Lord. Well,
yes.
I've decided that my solo trip, I'm gonna do Miami.
Mm,
I'm gonna do Miami
okay.
and for a little weekend and see how I do.
All right. So just
When
because I'm going to hook you up with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And not in that manner,
Mm-hmm.
because he's Hispanic, but I'm gonna hook you up with
He's a
Hyro.
what?
He's Hispanic, but I'm not hooking you up in that aspect. I'm hooking you up in a person who's gonna show you where to go, so you let you have your first solo trip by yourself. Because it's by yourself. You don't know him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Y'all
Mm-hmm.
cannot hang out, whatever you want. But just so you be able to hit and know the different spots to go, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you his information, and yeah. And if he
Okay.
ain't in town, he'll probably just give you the key and stay there. If not, I'll give you my key. You can stay there. Cause I just go whenever I go to Miami, I just stay at his house. I'm like, Hyro, I'm coming. He'd be like, okay, and we just go, and I got the key. So yeah.
Yeah, I wanna do
That's a
that.
good place. That's a good solo place.
Yeah,
It
because it's
is.
it's a
Because you'll
lot,
never meet a
you know,
stranger. You'll meet a lot of
to
people.
do and all of that good stuff. So I feel like there
Don't
will
go
be
to Key West on a solo trip.
why.
I think that was my 41st or 42nd birthday.
I
One of the
remember when you went to Key West.
Yeah. It's a couple's place. There,
Okay.
there
Mm.
was tons of single fun. I had a great time.
But it's
It was
more of a
a week, but
romantic
it
type.
was because the sunsets and sunrises are on both places of the island, which is like 30 minutes wide.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so everything is so romantic. Everything is couple based.
Mm,
It's a good place to go as a couple.
mm,
Solo, I had a great time, but I wanted to be booed up. Like I did stuff right down
Mm.
on the island, and then I went and did things inland a little more. I spent like 4 days on one side and 3 days on the other side, and I mean, it's fun. It's a great place to go. But yeah, definitely, if I would have had a boo with me, we would have made all kinds of babies everywhere. Like everything was like, oh, this will be romantic. Oh, this will be good. It's a
mm.
couple's place, and it's like only like 90 miles from Cuba.
Okay.
So
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
you can take a boat and hang out in Cuba. Like,
Okay. Okay. So speaking of doing things and being adventurous, Courtney has embarked on something new that she is doing
Okay.
with her social media. So I wanted her to talk about that a little bit and tell people how to follow you and find you and all of that good stuff.
I didn't know you were going to put me on the
I
spot.
know you didn't.
But no, I'm just trying to create like a space, like with my social media. Just because I'm really big into like lifestyle, like beauty, restaurants, traveling. Like I'm just a girl's girl. So I'm trying to like become a content creator. Everybody they tell me that I have the personality, like when they see me on Snapchat and when I was active on social media. So I think all of my TikTok, my Instagram, it's the Courtney Danielle. It's two E's. So it's THEE, Courtney with the COURTNEY, Danielle. And so that's something, a new journey I'm trying to embark on. But I'm still a little nervous because there are so many people doing content creating. So it's like,
Don't
how
be
do you?
worried about other people.
I know, but it's like, it's so
Don't.
saturated
Yeah.
It
now.
is,
No,
but it
let
is.
me tell you when I got my notary license, I was like, this notary is everywhere. And so the lady who was giving me information and stuff, she was like, within my zip code, there was over 500 or so registered notaries. She was like, but I'm always busy.
Right.
So you can't, and she said, I thought about that too, but I can't, let that, interfere. Even like when you think like you go to the grocery store, there's like 20 different breads,
Yeah.
that are there, but
Mhm.
somebody is gonna buy one of those breads. So somebody is gonna be listening and watching you. I'm proud of you because you've been talking about it for a good little minute. And
Yes.
at least I know for me, it would be a lot for me to like do it because it's just not me. But yeah, like I think people who are content creators, kind of have to like be brave and stuff because there's so much chitter chat and people are mean.
They
People
are.
are,
Mm-hmm. You gotta have tough skin doing that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
people are
but
mean,
do
but
it. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yes, definitely do it.
They do.
Hmm.
Just stay with it. Don't be discouraged. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't come in already defeated. You have to come in
yeah,
knowing that you're gonna do something different and unique that's gonna bring out something different.
Hmm.
It's
absolutely.
hard. And it's like organically creating your brand. You're creating a brand. So
Hmm.
it's
Well, anything that's great is not gonna be easy, baby.
Absolutely.
right. You're right.
Absolutely. And no other content creator will have your sauce because you're
Right.
your own individual
Period.
unique person.
That's
So,
it. That's it.
you're gonna have
There you go.
your
Head up, back straight. There
own
you go.
your own
That's how I
thing
be
that nobody
feeling. That's how I be feeling when I make my jewelry. Like when I go to different events and stuff, and I be like, it'd be like three, four other jewelry people. I be like,
Mhm.
but do them earrings look like this?
hmm
Right.
You know
hmm
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
so yeah, it's your own judge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm technically a
Absolutely.
content creator as well, but I just do whatever I want to do when I feel like it. Like I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna create affirmations and earrings, and then I made like 21 videos, and I think I posted like 10, like because I just was like, okay, I'm moving on, so whatever don't work is yours. Skip
Hmm.
that,
Right.
do something new. Like you just gotta do it. And if you
Yeah.
need
Right.
encouragement, get my phone number from Corry. I am a
Hmm.
great encourager, honey. I'll be your number one fan. I'll
Hmm.
send you everything that you need. Like,
And it's
Y'all
Yes,
are
you
so
also
will.
confident though. Like you have
Yeah.
this confident aura. Like I don't
girl,
have that. I used to have that. I don't have that, but you have it.
so
Like
who took
You
that
got
from you?
to.
What made that go away?
Me and Corey, we talked about this the other day. Just different things in my life. Like I was telling Corey the other day, I didn't even know that I was depressed until recently. Like I was in a deep depression for years. I think when I lost my dad, that's when it started. Then I lost my relationship. I was in a 2-year relationship, lost that like 6 months later. So there were just so many different things, and I was depressed and had no idea. Had no idea until I just snapped one day. And so I think I lost my confidence during that period of time. And I'm trying to gain it.
You didn't.
Well, you starting with this.
You absolutely did not lose your confidence. You lost sight of your confidence.
But it's still there.
It's there. It's there. It's yours. It's within self.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Whatever you went through, because the loss of a parent is a lot. And
absolutely, we
a
still
loss
struggle.
of a relationship at the same time. I did that. Like I lost my mother in September of 2017, and I was divorced July of 2018. So grieving a relationship and the loss of a parent at the same time, that it does take a lot out of you, but
absolutely,
it didn't take you. So since you're still here, I need you to dig down deep, grab it
Come on,
out,
pull it out,
and pop it out. What?
Because we got you.
We got you. Sometimes you gotta pop out on them.
Pop out.
Okay.
That's right. I just posted that video. I just posted it. Like sometimes you gotta pop out.
Sometimes you gotta pop out, and you just gotta pop out of it. You got this vision. There's people constantly and continuously keep telling you, this is what you need to do. Do it. Like just straight up, like just do it.
And more than anything, what I think is beautiful is that you have started it, you've begun it, and even if it gets to a point where you don't want to do it for whatever reason, it's not going the way and you decide to stop, you at least started it. And you began the journey. And that is, I think, a way of living life with no regrets versus, man, I wish I would have.
Right.
That's it.
XYZ.
That's the truth right there. Yeah. So just do it. Go full and give all of everything to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Don't half-ass it. Give all of everything to it. I mean, that's what I've been doing with my jewelry. Like, I still go to work in the fall and in the winter, but the rest of the time I'm just giving it all. Like, and I've not stopped this podcast. Whether it's just me, whether it's just Corry, whether it's just me grabbing Sean, it doesn't matter. Like once all the people came and when they left, I never stopped. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, I'm not gonna stop. And the best thing is when everything was shifting, Corry was like, "Oh, I shift. I need more responsibility. Tell me what I need to do. Tell me how." I'm like, what really? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, and then I invited Sean. I was like, just to be a guest. And she was like, no, I want to be a part. Use me however, until whenever. And that's how Corry was when he first started. I mean, I can come whenever. Just let me know whenever. Just, So I was just like, okay. So, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't. You know what I'm saying? This podcast is 5 years. It's been 5 years. We have 282 episodes out. And
come on, longevity.
And we just have fun. I said that I will do this podcast until it's no longer fun. And every week I tune in myself. I read the comments. I do everything. I be like, yo, people still watching. They still listening. Like, we still here.
We still here.
And we gonna be here. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So we still here. So Courtney, I'm telling you, girl, be your own fan, honey. Be your own fan.
That's right. You gotta believe it.
we're gonna put your info up so people can go follow you and all of that good stuff, so we can see all of the content that's coming and
Thank
cheering you
you.
on and all that good stuff. So
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Thank
You're a
y'all.
friend of the show now.
Yes, and
I,
come on anytime you want to. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
did something dope. You want to share it? Come on the show. Like, come on.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
thank
Yeah.
y'all.
That's what it's about. All right.
Absolutely.
Sorry, you gonna take us out?
I mean, absolutely. Again, Courtney, thank you for joining us. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Make sure that you follow us on Spotify, on Apple, on Audible, on iHeart, on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribing, rating, leaving a review. Make sure that you are sharing our information with your friends. Let me tell y'all. Y'all need to tell y'all hoe ass friends, to tell they hoe ass friends, to tell their hoe ass friends and they hoe ass mamas to tune
Mhm. That's
in to Now
right.
Unbothered Podcast. Because
Mhm.
we're going to be here.
All right. Until next
All
time.
right. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.